if Randall Cunningham had sex with Donovan McNabb, but not in Philadelphia, in Pittsburgh, at Heinz Field.
That's how fucking. It's just incredible. Incredible athleticism. It would be like if Muhammad Ali had sex with Joe Frazier
You think it was good to see
in a jungle. What is this bullshit?
I know this is gonna sound great.
Oh, this is.
well,
Dude, somebody watched for a minute 47 seconds. Well, 6 people combined. That's content. That's grade A content, kids.
In the United States of America, the last time somebody really tried to do that was the 1950s, and it was called Tucker Automotive, and it was such a disaster they made a movie about what a disaster it was. Like, who does that? Like, there's obviously no way to start a rocket company. Like, those days are over. And then to do those at the same time. So after he pulled those two off, like, okay, fine. Like, this is one of my areas of like, whatever opinions I had about it, is just like, okay, clearly you're not relevant. Like, this is at some point you just like that on the person.
Hey, we have friends here. What up to Boglin and Mo? Did you guys see all this athleticism?
Oh yeah.
I hope you had. Oh, I just made my bed. It was incredible. How you doing? 3.5. Sure. 3.5. Yeah. Excellent. Well, if you don't know much about me, I'm Rabbi Rothschild. I stream my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for world peace. I don't want war anymore. This stream goes back to the pandemic. We've seen the death of a queen, the birth of AI, the coronation of a king, and everything in between. In the 1990s, Bill Gates coined the phrase content is king, and I'm making it true today. In 2018, The Economist magazine stated that data was their number one resource, more valuable than food, water, gold, air, petroleum, everything. And I have more data online than any person, which may make me a very influential person someday. And if and when that happens, I'm going to make all of you rich. Well, anybody who's helped me along the way. So I've got all the people in the server, but I'm also live on 33 different devices. Word, dog. I'm in 100%. Yeah. Yeah, Mo knows what's up. Mo, you're a sweetheart. Thank you. You know what's going on. Yeah, so we talk about some things that aren't normally discussed in society. Things like anti-gravity, antimatter, dark energy, dark matter. We talk about de-extinction. We talk about things like alien disclosure and life extension technology, things like human growth hormones, stem cells, nootropics, things like ambrosia therapy, where the platelets of younger people are used for the benefit of older people. We talk about things like cryonics and cryogenics, and then we move into a really interesting world. Has anybody ever told you guys they don't think you're going to die? Yeah, I don't think you're going to die, Mo, and I also don't think you're going to die, Bogdan. Let me explain. Yeah. So when you were born, the average life expectancy for someone probably like you in the Western world was age 80, maybe little less, little more, give or take, depending on your country. And with the type of technology that I talked about, life extension technology, we may be able to get you to age 100, 120, but eventually your body's going to start to break down and die. And then there's another type of technology known as mind uploading technology, where we scan your brain into a computer like an MRI or a CAT scan for later download, essentially knowing where every single atom is in your central nervous system and your peripheral nervous system, so that it can be downloaded later into an android, an avatar, a clone of yourself, a cyborg, a cybernetic being, a robot, an ethereal being, whatever you want to be. But essentially what I'm saying to you is I think you may be able to enjoy a digital immortality. I think that's really exciting. Absolutely. Halakha, yep. You can trace my lineage back to the Bible. Great question. Actually, um, my grandmother's grandmother is from the Zagelmeyer family, and Zagelmeyer is the pet name of Bet Zazel, and Bet Zazel was the first architect of the Mishkan, which is like the traveling tabernacle. Yeah, very. I was just saying it's very exciting. At any given time, on more than 8 different streams, you can watch me on YouTube, and we watch all kinds of podcasts, and we sing karaoke. Last night, we had a bunch of people in here from a cryptocurrency. If you're not aware, this on my head and